Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. And if you've been watching these brief mini Fix Your series that I've been doing, thank you so much. Let me know what you think of them and how you've been incorporating them into your yoga practice and how they feel. And today I'm going to be taking you through Chaturanga. So join me. You're going to need a block because we'll use that as a little bit of feedback. And you're going to put it at the front of your mat at the highest height. And you're going to come into a semi-plank position. So we'll do a modified plank on our knees where the block is going to be directly over the chest here. Your arms are going to be a little bit wider than the block and keep them in line with the block. All right, so from here, we're coming into a modified plank because obviously this is easier than being on your toes. So first, what I want you to do is rotate your creases of your elbows in towards each other and out. Notice what that does to your shoulder blades. So rotating them in, rotating them out. When you rotate your arm bones in, you're going to feel your shoulders roll in and your shoulder blades kind of separate. And then when you roll your creases of your elbows out, the shoulder blades are going to feel kind of like glued to your ribs, and you should feel your arm bones turn out. So this is the position you want to be in with your creases of your elbows turned outwards when you're lowering down into your Chaturanga. Why? Because you never want to lower down and add extra load to your shoulders with them turned in. You always want to be rotated outward or externally rotated. So again, coming back into your modified plank here, rotate your creases of your elbows out, feel your shoulder blades kind of glue onto the backs of your ribs, and try and not let your head drop down. So lift the front of your throat, draw your chin to your chest slightly, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your butt, feel your abdominals working, and now slowly lower down until your chest just gently brushes the block here. Use your arms, push yourself back up. And again. And pushing back up. All right, so keeping the creases of your elbows turned out. Elbows are going to bend behind you, keeping your upper arms close to the sides of your body. So imagine as you lower down, the elbows are going to brush the sides. Okay, so this is the highest height, but I found that lowering down halfway into your Chaturanga requires you to be at the medium height of your block. So that was just a little prep. Now try being at the medium height. So elbow creases turn out, tucking the tailbone, squeeze the butt, draw the belly in. Front of the throat lifts, chin lifts. And now when you lower down, keep the elbows close to your body, hold, and push back up. And again, hold, and push back up. Right? So if you want to try that now with your legs up off the ground, great. If you're working on your Chaturanga form and just building strength, you can stay on your knees totally for your vinyasa. All you need to do is just lower your knees down every time you go down to the floor. Perfectly fine. And then you're going to do this on your toes. So if you feel like you have a bit more strength, so again, elbow creases turn towards the front of the mat. You're not going to keep sinking back into your heels. So as you're ready to come down, you're going to push yourself forward onto your toes so that your shoulders go slightly over your wrists. Okay, so just work on this. And then as you're working on this, start to tuck your tailbone, squeeze your butt, draw the abdominals in. Okay, and then hold here. Keep your elbows close to you, lower down, and push back up. And then again, rock back, rock forward, lower down, push back up, rock back, rock forward, lower down, push back up, and lower. All right, so that definitely builds a lot of strength in your upper body. Chaturanga is meant to help bring about more, obviously more strength to your upper body, but also heat and fire into your body as you're doing your vinyasa. So if you go to a yoga class and they make you do a gazillion chaturangas, just be mindful of when you start losing that form and make sure that your shoulders are plugged back, your collarbone is nice and open, and you're keeping your arm bone, the center of your arm bone, right in the center of that ball and socket joint, right? So you don't want to be forward, you don't want to be too back, but you want to be just right in the middle. All right, so work on these positions so that you can be injury-free and have a great yoga practice. Thank you for joining me. Bye.